Hello and welcome to Unseen Battles, Chronicles of Crohns. I'm your host Erin, a university student and like many of you tuning in, a Crohn's warrior myself. We'll be exploring not just the challenges but also the unexpected lessons and strengths that come with this journey. For those of you who don't know, Crohn's disease is a chronic inflammatory condition affecting the digestive tract. Its symptoms include abdominal pains, diarrhea, fatigue and weight loss, and its impact on daily life can be significant, often disrupting work, school and social activities due to its unpredictable nature. Joining me today are two incredible guests. The Bagman, who's a TikTok influencer whose creative content brings both awareness and a sense of community to those with Crohn's, and Anya, a talented actress who's brought to life the struggles and realities of living with Crohn's through her character Robin in the new BBC series Boiling Point. Together we're going to bring awareness by unpacking the truth, the misconceptions and the everyday victories that come with this condition. So whether you're someone living with Crohn's, know someone who does, or you're just here to learn more, this episode's definitely for you. Hello Anya, how are you doing today?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm very good, my love. So Anya, since playing a character with Crohn's disease, how would you say your knowledge of the illness now has changed your perspective on life?
It definitely has influenced that a lot. I think in my life, my issues for me have been with my mental health, which is similar in that it's like a thing that people can't see, but I never really had to, like, that was my and is my main battle in my life. And that doesn't even touch like how something can affect you physically like that. And I've been lucky enough to not have any like kind of health issues in that respect, like physical health issues. And it really, like, just learning all about this really made me appreciate my health so much more, and that it's important, and that not everyone is as lucky to
be healthy enough to
be healthy.
Their daily activities,
exactly.
Really.
So it's really gave me like a big appreciation for that, and not to kind of like take that for granted, because, you know, like when I was doing my research and thinking about, you know, you hear people's stories and you read stuff, and then like automatically you put yourself in those shoes and think, what would that be like? And you're like, oh my god, like sometimes it sounds like such a mountain to climb. And
I feel a lot of the time people do try to do like comparisons as well, and be like, oh yeah, like I get really bad period cramps and stuff like this and everything, but they never actually understand the actual difference
that's the
of
thing.
it.
And I think that like it has just given me a real appreciation about health, like physical health. Definitely.
Welcome, Ryan, aka Bagman.
Thank you very much for having me.
Ryan, as someone with the illness, I wanted to ask you, have you personally dealt with any misconceptions of Crohn's disease since being diagnosed?
Yeah, the toilet,
disabled
even
toilet.
So disabled toilet, or even just like toilets in companies. So say you really need a toilet, you run inside a business quickly, a little coffee shop, you know they've got a toilet, and they say you need to buy something before you use it.
Yeah.
And if it was someone in a wheelchair, they'd probably let them off.
Exactly.
It's just because I look like myself,
because
or
we
you
look
look
completely
like you.
fine.
Yeah.
They don't actually
they
see
go,
this
no,
problem,
you have to pay.
Yeah.
And I'm there just about, because I've had arguments as well. I've told them I'll poo on the floor if they don't let me. And
That's literally what I'm saying.
It's not a joke, I've generally would have.
Well, mate, like, it's either you're going to let me use your toilet, or we're about to have a situation where you're cleaning up my toilet on the floor. So, you know.
One way or the other.
Yeah, it's your choice, but I think people need to realise more that they need... People listening as well, please be more aware. If you see someone coming out of a disabled toilet and they look normal, they might not be.
There's so many things. Not even Crohn's. It could be absolutely anything. Eyesight issues.
Yeah, eye issues.
Anything.
IBS, obviously another form. There's IBD. There's IBS as well. There's so many different things. So just there's one thing I can ask from the listeners today. Please be more aware of that.
This section will just be for Anya, as Ryan, I'm sure you know all of the answers.
So now we have a little Crohn's quiz for you. See if you're researching all that.
Yeah. Oh god.
So question 1, what is the main symptoms of Crohn's disease that affects the digestive tract? Is it A, joint pain, B, skin rashes, C, abdominal pain and diarrhea, or D, headaches?
C, abdominal pain and diarrhea.
Got it.
So question 2.
What is a common misconception about Crohn's disease? Is it A, that it only affects older adults? B, it's caused by stress alone? C, it can be cured with antibiotics, or D, it doesn't impact daily life.
All not true.
Correct. All of them are not true.
What is the most
one?
common? Maybe it doesn't impact daily life. I don't know if that's the most common one.
Most common, well, you was right. All of them are just not true.
Yeah.
They all affect very badly. But the most common one is most people think that it's caused by stress alone.
Really?
Yeah. So
because they think it's like.
Well, obviously there is no actual. There is no yet known for what is the cause of Crohn's disease.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, a lot of people do know. Obviously, they know that stress causes flare-ups and everything.
Yeah.
So one of the biggest misconceptions is that you get Crohn's disease because you're stressed out a lot, basically. Yeah, which we need to bring light on that.
Interesting. I didn't realize that was like a thing that a lot of people thought.
Yeah. So in the survey that I done, I was telling you about as well. Obviously, some people were writing what they thought about Crohn's and everything. And a few of the answers I've got up now were. 5 of them just said really bad stomach pain. So obviously people know that is one of the biggest things. But yeah, at least 7 of them all said caused by stress, which I thought was really, really interesting.
Very interesting.
Yeah, which people thought,
wow, well, that's not true.
Guys, no. So with Crohn's, there's no actual cause for it at the moment that they've come to think of. But the main causes for it that they know of are either genetics, that other family members have had it. You have a poor immune system anyway, and actually smoking.
Really?
Yeah, smoking.
Interesting.
Smoking can cause a lot of it.
Wow.
As well. Yeah, and it can actually, if you do have Crohn's and you smoke with it, it can actually make your flare-ups worse and everything.
I can imagine that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But a lot of people, because of the amount they've smoked and then they've got poor immune systems anyway.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Ryan, my last question for you is: what are your hopes in terms of the future of Crohn's disease?
More awareness, especially stoma bags. Just people being accepting of what can come and try to not get people to fear. Because with Crohn's disease, a lot of people think that's the worst thing to happen.
Yeah.
If it goes the worst way, you'll end up with a bag. Well, it's literally the best thing that's happened to me. And my last message, if you do have Crohn's or think you might have Crohn's, go to the doctors, get tested. Because for me, I was too scared to. I was like, I'll just keep letting it on. If it gets worse, I'll go. No, go straight away and speak to people about it. Don't get embarrassed. It is a medical condition. It's not just you having a few issues. It is a proper condition. So please get the help that you need.
As we wrap up today's episode, I'd like to encourage all of you to explore and engage with support networks like Crohn's and Colitis UK. And a special thanks to our guests and every listener out there. Your engagement is key to spreading awareness and understanding of Crohn's disease. So stay tuned for more stories. This is Erin signing off from the Chronicles of Crohn's.